Yes, Coach, dead deer, and tomato sandwiches. All this and more on today's Brilliant Observations. Do, 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 do.
Hi, Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, friend. Hi, friend. How are you?
I have the best story. It's not on the board because I forgot to put it on the board, and I'm happy to do it right now, or I will hold it because I can sit on it.
Is it as good as getting a very drunk FaceTime from you yesterday?
Did I drunk you? Oh, I think I made some calls. Well,
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Did I? No, it had nothing to do with that.
Oh, that was so much fun. All right, go ahead. Tell us your story first. Hi, everything
So here's
good?
Hi, Melissa.
Okay,
Hi,
good.
you're great. My name's Amy. How are you? Hey. So my kid sells cars, as you know. I have several kids. One of them sells cars.
I got several kids, she just said.
Quite good at it.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like it's a fish of water kind of situation. He's quite goods. Okay. So he also sells these cars in a part of the world that is rural. Okay. So it's a rural dealership. And the clientele tends to be stereotypically rural. All right? So you can make your own judgment as to what that might be. I'm going to fill in a couple of the lines. You color the rest.
Okay.
So one such clientele arrived with her pastor so that she could negotiate the car deal with her pastor, with her. Brought him.
Oh, my
with
God.
Her.
The last person I would ever bring with me.
Right. Pastor. Yeah. So look at. Get all the way up to the thing, feeling really good. Everybody's happy, all smiling. We think we did it. We got there. We got it, right? And she looks my son and she says, okay, I think I just need to go home and pray on it. And then I'm going to come back. Okay. So let me just go home and pray on it. And he, without missing a beat, threw his arms wide and said, I shit you not. Let's pray together.
Oh my God.
Right now.
Oh,
grabbed their hands.
God.
Both hands, one of hers and one of the pastor, lowered his head and sold that fucking car, Jesus.
Oh my God. I love him so much.
Let's pray together right now. Boom.
I can't. I have no words. I mean, I have
I
only
love
words,
him.
but I got to tell you,
I love him.
That child
is
is
brilliant. She
brilliant.
posted that car on social media. She was so moved by the Spirit to be able to tell everybody what a good deal and how the careful treatment she got from my son, who prayed with her.
Why would you leave to go home and pray on it? Why don't we do that together here? Meanwhile,
let's pray together right now.
That is the smartest shit I've heard because they usually say, what's it going to take to put you in this vehicle today, right? That's the line.
Jesus.
And her answer was Jesus. And his answer right back was, let's go.
Hallelujah.
Funny you should mention my friend Jesus. I'm a believer.
We go
let's
way
go.
Back. I am in der club, as they say.
I love that for him.
Oh, yeah.
And And for his boss and for everyone there.
It was a shining moment. It was a shining moment of biblical justice.
I love that.
So.
Yay! I love to hear about our kids' successes, especially when they come from places that you didn't expect them to when he was in preschool, right?
Yes.
So when I learn that
using his faith tradition to manipulate, I love it.
One of your sons and one of our girlfriend's sons together built a flamethrower and all of the things. I'm like, you know what? Don't be mad that they burnt your outside couch to a cinder.
It's passionate.
They are, yes. They built a fucking flamethrower. Look what they did. I'll get you a chair. They're brilliant.
Wow. Anyway, so that was my joyful story for the day.
I love that.
How are you?
I'm great.
How's your treatment going? Oh, I did get drunk yesterday and call you, as you said. You also teased that a little bit.
I know. I got a call from Amy, and guys, I don't know if you know this, but we get together once a week and we talk at each other for about, I don't know, almost 2 hours. You get just under, if not around an hour of it. And when she calls, texts, or FaceTimes, God forbid, off hours, I first panic. I hope everything's okay. Is anything okay?
Right.
And that's my new answer every time I answer the phone. Is anything okay?
Well, and for other people, just to put it in perspective, for other people, that's a loving piece of check-in. That's a very thoughtful and loving response. But for me, it carries a fully different meaning because the text that I always receive is, "Are you okay?" And I don't think it means I trust in your health. I think it's you legitimately asking,
It's mental.
should I call someone else?
It's mental health at that point.
About you. Yeah. Is this reportable behavior?
Well, I got an amazing FaceTime call. I hung up on someone else. I'm like, shit, something's up. So I answered her FaceTime, and she was mid-song, which makes me wonder about the beginning of the song. It was only song. How did you forget about it?
Well, sometimes because I'm called
Pick
to
up
sing.
my FaceTime call, because if you don't, you'll never know what's going on here.
Right,
and
then
I
you
love
got
you.
it. And I got to talk to you for 2 minutes, and then I hung up on you. Usually I hang up before other people can get me. I like to get out before you get me.
It's your
like tag.
Irish goodbye. Yeah, I like that for you. I do. Aim, I got to tell you, TikTok pissed me off so hard this week. She pissed me off hard.
Stop it. Harder than those whores with the shotguns on Netflix?
I got some whores in this house.
That's Dildo Alley. All right, what did TikTok do to you?
That show wasn't for me. That's Hunting Wives. That wasn't for me. That wasn't meant for me, or it wasn't.
I felt like it was right up your alley. I'm really surprised. It surprises me.
I'll reintroduce you to my alley another time, and you'll see what's right up there. I'll take care of that for you.
Sounds crazy. Yeah. Okay. God help me.
Have you heard about the Hazel Boutique incident that happened last week?
No.
So there's...
Is this on TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
I spend literally, frankly,
an embarrassing amount
a worrying number of hours on TikTok.
Yeah, but
okay, you would think I was on the TikTok board of review because I'm on there so much.
Do you ever put your phone down and say, "Sweetheart, I've seen it all"? You're at the end.
I'm like a content censor. Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm not even going to tell you. It's an embarrassment, but also fuck off. So, but I haven't seen whatever you called it.
Hazel
Sally
Boutique.
McHazel? What's it called? Hazel
The Hazel Boutique.
What they do?
It's a boutique with a cafe in the front. It's very trendy, I guess, clothes and stuff for the youth. If you went on their page, you would see like 16 to 25-year-olds in like the latest sweatsuits or whatever they're hawking today.
The two youths.
The youths. Yeah. The youths are on there.
Sorry, you're running. The two youths.
Do you mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. My biological clock is ticking away. Marissa Tomei, what a treat. Yeah, so this place has a little cafe at the front. So coffee, tea, snacks, pastries, the whole nine. It's got a couple of locations. Mostly, I think they're in New Jersey. Lovely.
Fantastic.
A grandmother, mother, and her 3-year-old daughter went in. And as the woman is paying, the grandmother sits down with the 3-year-old, and they are sitting at big, heavy tables, like
an outdoor bistro, kind of a wrought iron situation,
but indoor and like granite, like these big granite.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
And it's a bar across the top, 2 legs down, and a bar across the bottom. It kind of is a console table. It goes behind a couch. It goes. When you walk into an entryway.
Can I say, I'm getting a picture.
Okay, good. She's paying and she hears this huge crash.
Oh, fuck.
And this...
Is the baby safe? Tell me the baby's safe.
Baby's perfect.
Okay.
This huge... she said, I mean, I've heard different things. 600-pound table, whatever it is, it's well over 100 pounds of table. Falls and shatters into a bajillion pieces because 3-year-old was sitting on Grammy's lap, and 3-year-old, and there's video, pushed it away, and it didn't push, it toppled, and it fell and shattered. So this is where TikTok comes in, and this woman the mother takes to TikTok, and I see the original, and I think, oh, that's awful.
Right.
I'm sorry, this happened to you. How did a toddler knock over a 600-pound table? And
I'm asking.
What the fuck happened after that? It turns out one of the owners said to her, 2 female owners, one said to her, "You can't leave till you give me your credit card to pay for that $1,600 Anthropology purchased table that your family broke." So I immediately blood boil. That's why you haven't seen it. You see Art and Joy, and I see like they are baiting me.
I have seen women talking.
Okay,
no,
about
honey,
this.
I saw 2 women talking, and they kept going, It's from anthropology. And I kept thinking to
What are you
myself,
talking
this
about?
is so dumb. No one would act this way. They were parroting what actually happened. I thought it was so stupid. I scrolled past it.
Well, it was stupid, and I'm just waiting for something like this to
Oh.
happen to me IRL, and I am going to lose my fucking shit, because if somebody tried to hold me
Well,
captive,
what was the resolution? Did they make the people pay for the fixture they broke?
no, she did not pay for it, because they finally let her go. People there were advocates for her as well, but I'd like you to know that TikTok took over and pretty much canceled the Hazel Boutique, and they had to turn off comments on every post they've ever had. They went from like
TikTok.
a 5-star to a negative 3 stars. Like, it turned so hard on them because of the
so fast.
horrific way they handled it. People came on in my feed, and they said, you're serving food. You need food service tables. You can't just have this ornamental,
decorative bullshit.
Decorative,
unsafe bullshit.
That's exactly their verbiage. It's decorative. It is unsafe. This is your fault. She is not to pay a dime. You should have comped her coffee.
You should be grateful. I can say a horrible thing. You didn't kill that baby.
Yeah, and the baby was shocked. That little kid was, so she just stood there frozen, and the mother said, I'm going to take her to the hospital and or our doctor, and just get her checked out, because she hasn't spoken since it happened, and we're a little worried. But everybody was fine. But that company, these 2 people said, no, I need your driver's license. I need a credit card. You don't leave till that $1,600 is paid. And the reason we don't have a business like that, our family, is because my husband would have run over and said, what can I get you, baby? Oh my God, I'm so sorry this happened to you. They had the wrong answer, and they were absolutely punished for it. I would say immediately. I was thrilled.
We had a sort of similar situation here. There was a combination bar/shopping experience. You know how you have like a Suds and
of course,
and Buds,
yeah,
where you can go and it's a bar on one side and a laundromat on the other. So the idea is you do your laundry, but you can also enjoy the bar, right? Well, this was there's a bar on one side, which was a very posh, Instagrammable hangout space, and on the other side was luxury goods, very high end bags, Golden Goose sneakers. So I think the idea is like you have a couple of cocktails, then you drop a couple of rent payments. Like it was
love that.
It was set up for good and for ill. Okay. Well, people were coming there. It became a glorious place to have a meeting, to have a connection. It was a coffee shop at some hours and a cocktail shop at other hours. And it was intentionally a space that you would photograph and talk about. And the owner, for some reason, got it in her head that people needed to pay to have meetings there. She said, if you are a party of more than 2 people, you need to reserve this space.
Not more than 10, more than 2.
If you are here as a group, and a group is constituted by 3 or more people, you need to schedule it in advance, and you need to pay for this space.
Go fuck yourself.
And she went on social, and she's like, this, and all the people, these millennials, I don't know who they are, it's not millennials, but there is a whole raft of wannabe, burgeoning is the word I should use, business owners who sort of lost sight of the idea of what a business is. And it's that people want to pay you money for a service, and it needs to be legitimate. Her whole thing was, I created this beautiful space, and it's not a courtesy to you. You have to pay for it being beautiful, or you don't get to eat here. And shortly after she and hung up signs, and went on social and said, I'm running a business. Everyone stopped going, and she is now shut down.
Okay, and that's what happens,
open.
You idiot.
And I don't even want to say if it's like being greedy, because on the one hand, whatever her business model is, make it clear up front that you're not actually running a bar or a coffee station, that you're running a photo site, right? That you're having a meeting venue.
We're
or
a
something.
venue, right? That's what it is.
Yeah. So, and I've seen, we've had close friends of ours have to deal with a construction company that was a husband and wife with a very excellent aesthetic, and learned the hard way and too late that all they really had was the aesthetic.
Oh.
They didn't have the know-how, and the subs that they hired were all not getting it done. And so the subs were unhappy, the clients were unhappy. And what did they do? Instead of fixing it, they took to social media, the construction company. and said, we're going on vacation for a month. Don't expect to hear from us. We need to reset and recharge. Running this business has really taken a toll on us. And I'm like, you're running a construction business. You don't get to, you don't get to just walk away from buildings that are in progress and go to the beach and post about it and expect to have a business when you return.
That's crazy.
And lo and behold, they were sued by multiple parties and run out of town on a rail, and they're not in the construction business anymore. It's crazy.
I kind of feel like the old accounts that you used to have, because you're so good at what you do, I wondered if any of them were even like up to the caliber of the way you sold them when you put together a whole pitch thing for them. I'm like, ugh, can they live up to all of that? Like, you really sold it. So I feel like any of those businesses could have had the same problem the way you presented them, and then people could really only be disappointed because you were so good at it.
I take that as a huge compliment, and I say thank you very much. And it is not the smartest business strategy to over-deliver, which has been my business strategy, and it caused me to have some physical ruin. So, that's the path to burnout. But I will tell you, there is something to be said for over-promise. Under-promise and over-deliver, right? So when you set the expectation that you're only going to do X, Y, and Z, but in your head, you have already factored in that you're going to exceed that amount.
Right.
You're set up to win. And it seems like quite the opposite is happening in business after business after business, including this Havel Hazelnut Cafe.
Yep, that's it.
With the Dickin' table.
Yep. Crazy, though. Like, people are like, you're suing them, right? Do you now own the Hazel Crazel Subi Nut Cafe? Because you should. It's
the tip and crack. It's the wonderful table that's just not designed to work.
The tip and crack. That's actually the name of the town in New Jersey where they were.
It's from anthropology.
Ridiculous. What are you doing? Serving food on non-food service tables.
God.
It was crazy. And they came for them. Like, they absolutely corrected the situation, and it was brutal. And then I hired a coach, and I'm like, oh, okay, must be a sport. Okay. What do you use? All right. Should I do 30 seconds? Name things for which you need a coach, Amy.
Tell me when to go.
Go.
Life. Sports. So I like soccer, baseball, basketball. There's cheap. Bowling. Languages.
A bowling coach.
I need a coach. Yeah. Dancing. What's it called? Cheerleading. Being a ballerina, not that one, the beauty queen.
All right, you're closing in. Stop. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you. I saw that there's a coach for Bama Rush.
Oh, no.
There are coaches training young women how to rush sororities.
Well, Bama Rush is not rushing a sorority. That's like saying living in America is not the same as like living on the moon. Like there's just Bama Rush is its own thing. It's its own planet. It's its own universe, honestly. Yes. Correct.
Do you see needing a coach for rushing a sorority? Oh my God.
No,
I
Bama?
hate every one of
It's
I hate
harder
them all.
to get into a sorority at Bama than it is to get into Bama. Well, that's not really saying much.
Saying
than
a
it is
lot.
to get
Okay.
into college. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that one
Period.
over Bama.
Period. Ooh, academic coach. I should have had that one. Speech coach. Language coach. A speech coach.
I'm sorry. Is that my husband all of a sudden coming out of your face?
I just like I see him.
I was like academic, sports,
So here's
fashion.
the thing about the University of Alabama. The whole sorority system is, and here's why I don't hate it as much as I hate it.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Here's why I don't hate it, though. And what I'm trying to say is this. The point to you is this, okay?
Yes.
We allow this level of competition and life goal, and we laud it for young gentlemen. And they put their physical fucking body on the line for it. In sport.
So do women.
So do women, but exclusively Division I sports athletes, gender regardless, right? They are putting their bodies and their lives on the line to get to where they are and stay where they are. It is a dedicated, consistent,
Go ahead.
incentivized thing. And that, honestly, in order to succeed at Bama Rush, it's the same thing. These women are competitors. They have dedicated a significant portion of their lives to this. Stop rolling your eyes.
I think
the
it's
amount
vile.
of beauty procurement
Ugh.
and cultivation of the asset that is the physical body, the physical presentation, the mental presentation, choreography, clothing acquisition, all of it. Shoe purchase,
tanning,
shoe walking. You have to take a class. You have to take a class to walk in a certain kind of way with your shoes on. And God help you if those are not name brand shoes, because they also check when you take the shoes off that you didn't have shit shoes. So you have to buy the real shoes and figure out how to walk in them. And I'm here to tell you, gents and lady, it's difficult to do. Even if you have ankles that can support you and you weigh 6 ounces like these girls. Most of it hair, and they're putting a lot of effort into this. Do you know how much time they spend on their makeup and carrying those Stanleys? Those are heavy, even empty.
I sense some mockery and some seriousness
at
the same time.
No, this is respect. I have zero mockery for these women.
I have zero respect for those women. That
you need
choose
to respect them.
I don't, not even a small amount, that choose to
for fuck's sake. Why
take every hair off their body except for what's on their scalp.
Let me say it to you. Let me tell you some hard cheese. Are you ready?
I love hard cheese.
I don't think you do.
All right,
now
let's
listen.
see.
Listen.
I like the soft
I'm going to say something
too.
mean to you. I'm going to say it mean.
I'm ready for it. Go ahead.
I don't think you are.
All right.
But I say it from, I'm saying this is coming from love before I get canceled.
Shit.
Just understand.
Go ahead.
Okay? Here come. Okay? Imagine for a second.
Feels personal.
It is going to be real personal. Direct.
Oh, no.
I'm coming for you.
All right. I'm the editor. I can get rid of it. Go ahead.
Okay. What if your daughter was ugly?
Go ahead.
You don't know how to act. You don't have any kind of concept if your daughter was ugly, because she's not. She's ugly. She's beautiful. She's accomplished. She's got a brain in her head. She's got a beautiful spirit. She got, love in her heart, the whole thing, plus a little bit of venom. She'll stab you in the nighttime.
She's got more of the venom than the other
All the things that you want, right? She knows how to do it. Walk, step, shut up, slap. She could do it. All the things. Now listen. What if she had none of it? What if she was ugly in the heart, ugly in the face, empty in the mind?
Go ahead.
And her only dream in life is mama, I want to be a Bama showgirl, or whatever the fuck they call them, a soror at Bama. Yeah?
I would say.
And so you say, guess what you say? Stop shaking your head. No.
I would never get her a coach for that. I would
Here's
say.
what you would say.
Child,
here's your
I
fucking
raised you better than this.
Shut your face. Shut your face. Here's what you would say. SAT coach. Sit on it. Here's what you say.
Academics, not
You would
things.
say, you would say, well, Tabitha, first thing we gonna do is get you some extensions.
Never.
And you would figure it out. You would think about it, and you would deliver what baby wanted.
I would never.
And you would help her get there, because it is a path not only to achieving her goal, but it is a path to moving her further in life in the pursuit of something that is going to be better than where she is.
That's where I'm going to stop you. It is a path in life to pursue what? Nothing I value. So I would never do that. That if that's something she wants, get a job, figure that shit out. That is not what I value, and that is not something I've taught you to value, and I will not be assisting you in this
You don't
ridiculous
have ugly people in your life. You're full of shit, and your eyes are brown. You don't have ugly people in your life. You say you don't value it, because here's the hot take. You have it.
I do not. We in this family do not have.
If
what
your
it takes
people were ugly, you'd be laying around, curling up your wrinkled fingers and massaging your wart and saying, "Oh God, everybody's so ugly up in here. If only we was pretty." But meanwhile, all you pretty people sit around going, "I don't care about external beauty. I don't care about all those things." It's because you have them. Yeah, that's fair.
I feel that way about people with money. So I hear what you're saying.
Huh?
Oh, money doesn't matter. Because you have it, you say it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Those people are dumb.
So I feel that way about money when people say that. But as far as it's learning the choreography, I'm sending you to college to fix your brain, to make you a smarter, better person, not to come out with eyelashes on fleek, and to come out with the walk, the bleach blonde hair, and the choreo that is perfect for when all of your friends who went to college to get engaged and make a life with an MRS degree. I am not sending you there for that. And I understand they offered wild money for young women in the Northeast to go there. So I'm really not paying for much in the first place. However, no, this is not what I want you to be, to respect, to value. Like, none of those things. I threw up when I saw the 64-year-old gay man walk down the stairs to be the coach and show this young girl, this is how you walk the stairs. We never say these words. We always look down and we don't look up. And we like the things that they are being coached to do make them less of a person, less of a woman, less visible, except to other girls who are the exact same bleach blonde with the exact same hair. 2 of 3, made up, close up, or hair done. Like all, I threw up in my mouth. It was awful. It was awful, and I don't respect it. So, yeah, my kids are amazing, but if they weren't, I would work on getting them smarter to get good jobs, to be respectable humans, and not, I don't know, fun to look at.
I am. To me, it is the Bethany Frankel situation.
Say more.
That I mentioned a couple of shows ago. Intrepid listeners may note. She was so fixated on being that girl on Sports Illustrated cover runway walk, whatever the fuck she did, couple of day out time in the past,
months ago, a couple of months ago she did that.
The amount of energy, dedication, focus that she put into it and achieved is higher than any amount of energy or focus I have put into anything in my history on the earth. And so I don't judge the focus of her focus.
I can respect her for doing that.
Instead, I am impressed with anyone's ability to be so laser focused, right? Because think about it. If any of us focused even 10% as hard as she did on getting the result that she got, she physically cut into her fucking body and literally refused food, like did all kinds of crazy shit just to be able to make this moment happen. So imagine if we took just 10% of that motivation, we would then all be billionaires and could be running the country that's currently running itself into the ground. So
I don't want to give you a yes and. I'm giving you a yes but. I respect what she did. I don't have to respect what she made of what she did. She made her body. Let me say it better. I respect what she did because she changed her body through, I hope, exercise, but I also know surgery, by the way. She made all of these changes, but that's not who she is. These young girls are nothing. They're walking in there as nothing to make themselves into something that's physically appealing. Bethany Frankel has a business that supports disasters, that she has built through coming up with trademarking the word skinny and having an entire line of food products.
This is so
she
hilarious.
has hustled and done something for society, making your hair blonder, walking a different way, doing all these other things.
Pioneering
have no
a less
world
caloric
value.
Margarita mix.
What's that?
Pioneering a less caloric margarita mix. Let's not make Bethany Frankel the fucking Mahatma Gandhi.
I watched her give money in the millions to disaster relief. I watched her walk around after Katrina and give out gift cards to Walmart.
She could do more horrible things, right? She's, like I'm saying.
That's why I gave her a buy on the body sculpting thing. I don't value that, what she did. I mean, I'm impressed, and to some degree that it was something that was important to you. It's just the thing these young girls and Bethany chose.
Do you also hate and disrespect male bodybuilders?
I don't think there's value in it.
Yeah,
I think it's a hobby.
Well, then I like that. That's consistency.
Oh yeah,
I like that. Well, no, because otherwise it's like you're being a little picky choosy, and it makes me distrust why you hate these ladies who just want to be pretty.
That's it.
But
you're
instead,
right. They just want to be pretty.
But guess what? But these beefers that just want to pick things up that are heavy because they want their body to look a certain way, she's making the same face.
I don't. Yeah, fuck all of them. Like, yeah.
Have you ever been with a big old beefcake though? It's pretty good.
Is it now?
It's pretty good.
To be tossed around like a thing. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I'm just saying.
I had to learn all these sex terms on TikTok. It's another one that I learned. A soft top. Did you get this? I get a lot of soft top.
What's soft top?
A soft top is evidently what I want. Because TikTok does this thing now. Every 5 minutes, it's something new. This one is, who's your type?
Okay.
You see this?
No.
So you type in, I forget what you do. You say something like, show me my type. Like you literally type in, show me my type, and it will pull up a series of videos that are of a type that feels customized just for you. And everybody's like, it did, and it's right. And they're all showing, and I typed it in, and it was totally different than any of the other ones that I had seen, and it was right. Except they had a lot of facial hair, and facial hair is a fucking no starter for me. But yes, every other thing, it's like I can shave that off. But the rest of it was like a yes, like a crazy yes. So I'm just trying to say. So in part of that, then the next thing it says is soft top, which I had to look it up to know what it is. It's like a top is like you're a top or a bottom. So top means
I got
you're
that
like
in a gay relationship, but
person.
yes, yeah.
That means you're like the dominant person. So a soft top is someone who is very understated and presents as kind of, wrong word, demure, quiet, like not really much of a, showboat kind of a thing. But then in the bedroom is like, here's what's going to happen. Right?
I'll bed you now.
I'm going to cut down this tree trunk.
I'm going to bed you right now. I'll take I'll take
so I was
you there.
like, okay. But then that's, again, remember I told you last time, I was like, I think I'm gay. So
that's right. That was the last episode. I'm a lesbian. Okay. I hear you. Amy, if I asked you to tell me what are the 4 major cities in the U.S., what would you say they are?
New York, Los Angeles.
Those are the easy ones. Those are everybody says those too.
Atlanta, Chicago.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah.
The commonly known 4, which weren't common to me, were New York, L.A., Chicago, and Houston.
I forgot Texas. Fuck them. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
No, that is 100% right. And they probably next on the list would be Atlanta, followed by Boston, Philadelphia toss-up. And the reason for that is economic center, transportation hub, presence of businesses, academic institutions, research, population center, all the rest of it. I would guess.
Houston was the energy industry. Yes, you're right.
Money. And they've
Chicago.
got aerospace. They've got oral. They've got some cowboys.
Chicago has
cattle.
Architecture and the arts, which draws you in like a fucking moth to a flame. Right. L.A., stop it. You've got Hollywood, say less. New York has finance, culture, media. And we were wondering, like, what would the other ones be? And you really just hit them all.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. But I thought people in Boston were like, fuck you. People in Atlanta which is a hub for music.
And the only reason I picked Atlanta is because it's got combination music, film industry. Georgia's very big in film. It's got transportation, and it's got business. And it's got academic too. A couple of major and media as well.
So they appreciate you for throwing that in there. Very pleased that you threw in even the extras. It also ended that conversation. Do you know what a dink is?
I do. It's a double income, no kids.
Okay. Do you have any friends who are dinks?
Double income, no kids. No. Do I? It's just like a sleeper cell when you're going to be like, oh, you mean your friend for the past 30 years that we all went to college with? Like, I can't think of any. Do I know some? I don't think so.
I will tell you.
I don't think so. Am I missing someone?
No, they are on my TikTok hard right now, judging us for having children.
Oh.
Why are you judging me for having children? Like, I don't judge you for not having them. Where do you even get off?
Guess
like,
what,
oh,
fucker?
We don't want
that
your
burger
kids.
You ate. The cow dung from the burger you ate gave off more ozone than my fucking kid. You want to save the planet? Eat a French fry.
I didn't even hear them say it was to save the planet. I heard it as I don't care about your kids. I chose not to have them. It sucks for you that you can't go to the movies whenever you want. Like all of the things that are so trivial and not like I just feel sad. I'm like, you are missing out on X, Y, and Z, which I never even would have thought of because I, again, don't give a fuck what you do with your life.
It's so weird when people look at different and or the opposite of who they are and start saying, I feel so sad for you. In the same way that we don't sit around and have conversations about people that don't have kids and go, I'm so sad for them. Like, let's all go to dinner and talk about people who aren't like us and say how sad we are for them. Maybe I can just say I am way too self-absorbed.
Isn't that
to
bizarre,
give two flying fucks about what the people down the street are doing in the bedroom and ended up with their life choices. I mean, there are a million reasons why you did have kids and a million more why you didn't. And none of them are comparable. So it's a weird, it always smacks of trying a little too hard to justify what you're doing. Is that bitterness?
It totally is. I'm like, why?
It's like, what does the fifth grader say? Jealous. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, a little.
I got to tell you, my kids give me 10,000% more joy than they even give me frustration at this point. And they give me some frustration. I don't need you dating boys and going to their apartments. And I don't need you choosing to not let me come to your swearing in ceremony. That's frustrating for me. However, way more joy than anything on the other side. And I've never judged I do have friends. I have two sets of friends, actually, that I can think of off the top of my head that chose not to have children. I have another set of friends who tried and couldn't. But the two that consciously said, I'm not doing that. Okay, like, good for you. That's great. I don't judge you for that. How dare you say, I want restaurants to be child-free. I want restaurants to be dink-free. I don't need your comments, your judgment, your whatever. Why are you coming at me? Because if you are, I'm a win. I can't with these people who are in your business. And TikTok was feeding them to me hard. Ready? Here's another one.
I swear your TikTok is so, it's like
it
a
hates
different
me.
universe
It
than
is.
me.
You're right. And I've started to poke not interested on all of these things.
What's that?
You hold your finger on the screen, and a bar comes up and you say, I'm not interested in this content. And then it says why, and you poke why. And
what's the why?
You can say it's repetitive. You could say it doesn't has nothing to do with me. There are like 5 different answers.
Is there one that's like just, meh? Like,
no,
or whatever.
No, because I would hit that one a lot. A lot of the commercials, ads I see on there, I don't fucking need that. I don't come here for that. Swipe, 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 swipe.
I have never in my life, but also my TikTok's really good. It's such a lovely
I'm so jealous.
place.
I'm going to steal your phone.
It's so good. And now it's bringing me all these sex terms I didn't know. Like, a lot of it's fun.
That's valuable. Now we're talking.
I get
That's
a little
valuable.
education. And it's from people that are genuinely trying to be helpful. It's not from the pervs that are just trying to turn this into something it's not. These are people who are like, I want to spread the good news.
Yeah, I get a lot of
education.
I'm not gatekeeping anymore. Here's information. I'm like, yes, tell me more. What are your thoughts on a tomato sandwich?
Hell to the yes.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, I am not a purist in several forms. Number one, I will accept and frankly cheer for a tomato sandwich made with a pristine purchased tomato. There are many who say if you didn't
garden only.
If you didn't grow it yourself or watch it grown or plucked from somebody's thing, stop it. Then what are you even doing? And the answer is we can get a commercially viable tomato. So just get over yourself, number one. Okay. So there's that. And then the other thing is it's Hellman's or die. And if you want to give me a Duke's Mayo tomato sandwich, I will open it and smear that shit on your neck because I don't care. I'm prone to violence when it comes to tomatoes. I'm sorry. I'm not going with Duke's. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Fair and fair.
It is a disgust.
Would it surprise you at all to know in my life I've never had a tomato sandwich? Nor have I.
It would not. Nor have you wanted one?
nor have I heard of a tomato sandwich.
That's not true. Don't tell lies on here. You have certainly heard of a tomato sandwich.
No.
How could you have not heard of a fucking tomato sandwich?
I'm going to start with the fact that I don't really eat tomatoes. But past that, you're taking a fruit and putting it on a slice with what? So I went down that rabbit hole a little. These thick Jersey tomatoes actually started to look good, right? They started to look good to me.
Let me help you out. And here's why nobody believes a word you say.
And I make good bread, too. So that shit on there would be fire.
Here's what you should know. Guess what a tomato sandwich is if you're a Yankee?
A BLT without the bacon or lettuce.
No B, right? So you can get there. You can understand how a thick, salted, juicy, still firm, tangy.
My issue with the tomato
drippy.
is the skin that I always wind up getting left. Like, can I not bite through the skin? I don't know why I always have trouble with the skin.
Then that means you're not getting a good tomato.
Oh, really?
I mean, yes. Tomato flesh should be firm but yielding. It is delicious. It is a delight.
You just named my breasts on that one.
They're
firm but yielding.
Plump. They're so plump.
Say it again.
Ripe.
Yes.
Juicy. Makes your mouth water.
Can we stop talking about my breasts for 2 minutes and get back to the sandwich?
I'm just trying to get you to understand the magic. First of all, there's such a thing as a tomato pie, which is similar but better and also a little bit worse. But I will tell you, the tomato sandwich, oh, Jesus.
Really?
God. Yes.
All
and
right.
This is not a Southern thing.
Oh, it's totally a Southern thing.
It is exquisite in the South, but it is not a Southern thing. No, it's an Italian thing. But it is down here. It's a specific thing in the South. And there's a couple of ways that you can do it that are sanctioned, and then the other ones that feel a little bit kinky, but at the same time, you can get it done in all the ways. So it's the thickness of the tomato because it works. They literally call them beefsteak tomato.
Yeah, and that's what it looks like.
You've seen a beefsteak tomato.
Of course.
So it doesn't always have to be that type, but think about how thick you would cut a steak, right? That's how thick a slab of tomato we're talking about on here. And the mayo on the bread on both sides is there to catch the juice and hold it in the sandwich so it's not dripping all over everywhere. And it still softens the bread a little bit. And the bread is just doughy and pillowy white and so soft.
You made it sound good. Okay.
It's
you win.
delicious. And salt and pepper. And if you want to get, a little bit kinky, you can add a little bit of herbs in there. Some oregano if you like my people, olive oil, a little basil, something. Or just plain straight up black pepper and salt. And a thick, thick, thick smear of the mayo because it balances out the juice and the acidity of the tomato. Oh, my God, I want a tomato sandwich so bad. They're so fucking good. My God in heaven, they're so delicious.
So you're telling me it's an Italian thing?
No, it's a tomato sandwich is a humanity thing,
yeah,
I think.
I'm not a part of humanity. That's weird
for
me.
Nah. And it's part of the bread, too, because the bread's got to be nice and soft. So soft.
My husband's niece got engaged, and we went to Saturday night to her engagement dinner. It was kind of a surprise, like the engagement. Every woman knows they're getting engaged, so don't tell me that you didn't know. So she walks into this bar, and we're all standing there. We drove 2 hours to get out there. It was fantastic. But knowing I was going, I made a few loaves of bread for my husband's family, and we got home. And the next morning, we started getting text messages and pictures of how they were eating the bread. And it was really, really great. So
I love that.
My ADHD is paying off right now. Remember my whole knitting phase and how I still have
it's not
so
going,
much
hasn't
yarn.
gone away. It's just on hiatus.
It's on hiatus. And now it's a bread phase. So, dear listener, do right by us and maybe you'll get a loaf of bread.
See? Also, you won't.
Also, probably not. So you wake up in the morning and you look out on your front lawn and there's a dead deer on your front lawn. What do you do?
Oh, great.
It's not a message from the universe. Don't.
A lot of that. Sigh.
Okay. What? Since you don't want to keep it, you don't want to make your life about this dead deer
How do you know he's not sleeping? How do you know he's not sleeping? How do you know he's not sleeping?
I mean,
they sleep sometime.
Once you figure out that he's not sleeping or breathing or...
Is this at your house again?
This one is not at my house, but it is on my Nextdoor app. Do you use that
Because they come to you and they poop. They come to you and they have babies. They come to you and they die. I feel like you are built your house on a deer sanctuary. Something.
Ancient.
Holy ground. Something.
Yeah, something.
Ancient deer
burial ground. Yeah. Yeah, it's possible. What would you do? Who do you call? What do you do?
I don't like it. The whole thing is a dislike.
It's a
I don't want
big
any part of
dislike.
it.
That's not for me.
Because what are you going to go out there with a shovel? No, I'm not touching it. Then you have to call someone to traipse up onto your lawn. I don't want you on my lawn. Get off. But then I don't want the deer there. And I still don't believe they're dead, really. So and they have ticks on them. And they're big and scary.
And
their
heavy.
Body to brain mass ratio is not a good balance. Okay? They could fuck you up and be like, dirt. They don't know what they're doing.
They're hundreds of pounds. This is a deer. This is a full-grown adult deer.
I'm sure there's a deer hotline you're going to avail me of, yes?
So Nextdoor is an app that tells you all the shit that's going on. You hear one
it's
boom and somebody's
on display.
It's the busybodies. It's like, who's lighting off fireworks? That's thunder. I can't believe I live in a world where people blow shit up. Thunder again. Like it's just unbearable at times, but this one caught my eye. It came into both my email and an alert on my phone. They have, you can call the township, and the township says it'll cost you.
Oh, it will not.
What is the price for removing a deer from your front lawn?
I think it's called property taxes, Jerry, because what the fuck are you good for otherwise? I don't know. Nothing. $4?
Property taxes don't cover it.
Come on.
I'd like you to add more to that.
Okay. $5.
Oh, you added $1. Okay.
I'll give you an extra $1. It's $1 per leg and $1 to be nice.
How about the tail? A little white tail in there?
Yeah, $5.
Yeah. So $350 to remove a dead deer from your front lawn?
No. I would actually charge them $350 to come and take the carcass because they could sell it and somehow nobody's paying. These are highway robbery rates. This is ridiculous.
$350 to come remove that animal from their front lawn. And I thought somebody wrote in the comments, drag his ass into the street and then it's their responsibility and they will do it for free. Who's going to another person said,
thank you.
Let the turkey vultures come. It's a circle of life. You don't want that on your front lawn. You have like neighbors and it's just
I don't
want to watch that either.
Pause. We got to take a pause.
Yeah.
I don't think that neighbors should be advocating for other neighbors to invite the circle of life into the front driveway where we want the vultures to come. Because $350 is less damaging to our household than circling vultures in the front lawn.
As you're trying to pull your car out of the driveway in the garage.
That's a hard pass.
I
mean, nobody's even asking about the deer. How'd it die? Why'd it die? Why'd it pick the middle of your lawn to die? Why are you talking about it on this app? I have some more questions than I've answered.
I know, and they weren't answered. It was just the comments section, which is now my favorite place in the whole world. What's the last book you read? Oh, no. I really haven't read a book that recently. I've been comment sectioning of TikTok, Nextdoor, and it's novels. Like I can fall down that deer hole for quite some time. $350? My husband said, fine. It's the price I have to pay for being a homeowner. It's what I'm like, what? $350?
He's so dumb.
He's so willing to not. He's a rule follower.
That's not. Why? That's not
I don't know. The township said so, and that's what you have to pay. I'm like, township, fuck that.
Who voted for them?
I know a guy and a shovel.
Thank you.
It's just they're so heavy. I was shocked at what it would cost to remove it, and I was horrified. I did what you did last week. This week, I went to a friend's long lost friend's parents' funeral this week.
No.
Our friend Bob lost his mother, and it was a shock. So,
no, Bob, that sucks. I'm sorry for you, friend.
So
that's terrible.
Call our friend Jessica, and I say, "Hey, I'm going to a funeral across the street from you.
I'm going to a funeral.
Want to be my date?
Can't go over it. Can't go under it."
So I come home, and my husband's like, "Are you glad you went?" Like, Jesus Christ, sir. Yes, always supporting people that you either care about, once cared a lot about, and all those things. Yeah, it's actually a commandment for the Jews.
You don't have to make it you don't have to even contextualize it. The answer is when someone dies, it matters who shows up. That's it. It matters. And it doesn't even matter. It's almost better if you're shocked that somebody showed up, right? It almost doesn't matter that there was no logical reason, that there was no connection, because more often than not, when I find myself in those situations, it is in solidarity for experiencing a loss in life. And it has nothing to do, not always does it have to do with honoring that person or even honoring the relationship with the living person. It's having lived through, depending on the circumstances, the unimaginable. You know who shows up for you and who doesn't. And you never forget the people who show up for you. And it is the kind of, and not in some sort of a keeping score kind of a way. You never forget in this way. It's almost a duty now to show up for someone else because of the odd collaboration of conglomeration of people who showed up for you. You almost feel called, I got to go stand for this, right? I got to literally go be in that room in honor of the people who did that for me that I never would have expected.
Does this touch on a conversation we had a couple of weeks ago about the ripples that you make in the world? Does this touch on that at all?
I guess.
Is a piece of it?
I guess.
This person made a difference in my life. I know this person's suffering, and and I'm not talking about the woman who passed away. Did I see her at every play or every concert? Sure. Like that. Oh, that's my friend Bob's mom. Like I remember that. However, I wasn't really there for her. She's not here. I'm there for him.
About what would happen. First of all, I know what it is to lose a person who's close, or how would I be if I lost that person who is to me as this person is to you, right? It's like you show up to, I don't know what to tell you. It's like those nature shows where the lemurs, right? Where one of the lemurs dies and all the rest of them come and stand around and like huddle there. And I mean, because you're not going to do this by yourself. Sorry. You don't get to. Even if you thought you wanted to. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how the lemurs
does
do
it like nobody else.
Right. So, I mean, I'm just trying to know how I got on that, but I'm just trying to tell you.
Well, it is a Jewish value to mourn with the living, for the dead. It is to be by their side. It is absolutely, and that's a commandment. That's something that I was moved to do. Remember, I give blood and I bury you dead. So while in the car,
you show up for the deadies.
I looked at Jessica and I said, the last time I drove you somewhere was at another funeral in Gettysburg. So this is the last time we were together in a car like this. So we are funeral mates. And it's good to have friends, and it's good to have friends with a purpose. So that was my weekend. That was how I spent my. He was shocked to see us there. He was shocked.
Oh,
and she's like,
yeah,
I think he's crying.
You know,
I'm like,
I'm glad
his mom died. That's why he's crying. It's not because we're here. No, it was crazy though, because all I do is go to funerals with this woman, and meet her for her funerals too. So we need to have a better basis for our friendship.
And I fear there's more of them coming that have,
Well, that's my question. Is this our new normal?
We're just getting yes, it is. It will be. With each passing 5-year chunk, the frequency will increase. And in this way, I don't welcome it, but I see it for the privilege that it is. I see it for the privilege that it is to still be here, mourning those who aren't, right? Getting old is a fucking privilege.
I agree. Yes.
It is not gifted to everybody.
Right.
So if these recurring and arguably increasingly frequent moments of reflection and sadness are part of the deal, I accept it. I'll take it. I'll take that deal. I feel that way completely. When you said it's a privilege, your privilege was to still be here, right? And my privilege was to stand next to
a mourner, like a direct mourner. That is a privilege to be there. It's in case you wobble, I will hold you up. In case you falter, in case you need water, in case you need a ride back to like whatever it is. To me, that's the privilege side of it. But we talked about that before too. Aging is a gift that not everyone gets.
Completely right.
And
I am embracing the next little short sprint here where I rapidly transform my health for the better, so I can do the things like, jump up on the stage and dance like a crazy lunatic and not worry that my knees are going to collapse or the stage under me from the weight. So all these things are really exciting, and I am up for it. I'm here for it. You can tell by the level of energy in my voice. How genuinely I mean all that.
We are recording late today instead of early yesterday. It's the whole schedule thing.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm taking all the goos and creams and pills and plats and all the shit, and it's a something. Don't keep showing me your Sheila Jeet honey sticks. You keep buying this stuff. So I got all the stuff. I'm putting on the.
You try the Yell Gel? Did you try the Yell Gel?
No, that I didn't open. It's as big. I did not. It arrived in the mail same day as the Hormone cream, and it's the size of a lipstick. It's not really much to talk about, and I haven't even unwrapped it.
I want to hear all about it when it's
It's about the size and circumference of a lipstick, so it's like a little. I presume it to be a roll-on. I don't even know, but printed on the damn thing, it says Yell Gel. I'm like, okay, so whatever. What am I gonna do with that shit? Who knows? I have it. I got it.
Okay. I know what you're going to do with it. I just want to know when you're going to do it, and I want to hear all about it.
Well, I guess the packaging knows too, but yes. All right.
Dear listeners, stay with me. We're going to find out.
That's for Brilliant Observations After Dark.
Yeah. I love that for us. I love that for us.
It's so funny, too, because if you're a whore, you do it no matter what color the time is.
No, but
right?
The whole thing was there's Playboy, which is porn, but Playboy After Dark, Showtime After Dark. It means it's only for the grown-ups. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a grown-up now. Yeah,
the all-ages porn? I don't understand.
Well, I want the Hallmark After Dark because one
right.
kiss is not enough.
Right.
I need some, you know what I need. Amy.
Ma'am.
You know my daughter is dating.
I've heard.
Right. So she went on a date, which sounded appealing, right? Want to hear all about it. I go and I check her location in the morning because I also get high to sleep. And after a certain hour, I can't hear about your date anymore. You get dropped off early, I'm in. If you get dropped off late, bye-bye. I check her location because I text her and I don't hear anything back. And, of course, I panic because I just finished listening on my 2-hour drive to the Crime Junkie Murder of the Idaho 4.
What are you doing?
I can't get enough of that whole Brian Koberger nightmare. Why? I have so many questions, and they stymied the whole case by him taking a deal and the whole nine. Great. Can't find my kid. The address is like an alleyway somewhere near her apartment, but an alleyway, and I'm freaking out. So text. Check her location. You know what? She used to stalk me on Life 360. Let me go check her out. I go on there like, she took that off in 2023. I'm like, fuck her. So I'm freaking out, and it turns out she's fine.
Big shock.
Her apartment's on a corner, and it's one of the other streets that's her address.
I was going to say, I'm waiting for a coffee shop is located. Yeah.
She's fine, but while sharing this story with a friend of my husband's and mine, if we're being honest, and a very dear listener of this podcast. He's the one who sent you your Joe Malone candle. He says his daughter's on first we'll do his daughter. His daughter's on a teen trip, okay? She's off and they're like in Kentucky, they're in Tennessee, they're getting a tour of the country, they're going to water parks, they're going to they're doing tons of fun things, but on a teen tour, like a tween tour, really. Great. I love this for them. She gets to travel. They get to be empty nesters for a hot minute and see what it's like to be a dink. Never mind. So, taking it right back. So, he says people are calling the camp director the same way people call children. You call colleges for them and saying, why is my daughter at a strip club? The bus driver drops you off at the water park and takes the bus with your kid's phone on it because they don't want that kid bringing a phone to a water park or taking weird pictures of bathing suited. The phones are gone with the chaperone, with the driver. He's at a strip club proper, and he's enjoying his 3 hours off, getting off on his 3 hours. Play with that all you want. He did. And parents are freaking the fuck out. So I thought, I understand that. Parents, you've got to let go from a mother who
refuses
and texted
to
and
let
texted
go.
and texted.
So getting back to when you were stalking your daughter after her date, are you going to tell us about the date?
No.
Where was she the next day? Was that really her apartment?
Yeah, she was home. She
at
lives
a
on a
new
corner,
apartment,
and it wasn't the address I'm used to seeing. It was the cross street. It was, so she was still. She's in Center City, Philadelphia, so she has some fun things. Oh my God, I know that you get the art. I know that you get the joy. Did you see the art installation outside of, I don't remember what building it was, in Philadelphia, in Fishtown? There is a painting done of J.D. Vance.
No. What is it?
He is enormous. Let's start there. It's enormous. And he's big and puffy. And I don't know if he has bleach blonde hair or is bald in it, but it is clearly J.D. Vance, never looking worse. And never, it was horrifying. His eyes are like, must to eat you. Like, it is, dear listener, go find it. And I sent my daughter to go take a picture of herself with it as well. Because Philadelphia knows what's good.
My God.
Yeah. I'm going for a date in Love Park. That's great. Could you swing by Fishtown and go take a picture in front of this, please? I want to maybe make that our New Year's card this year.
Yeah, forget the rest of the family. That sounds good.
Just she and that puffy Vance guy. That would be great. Last question before we close.
Yes.
I am coming up with a tagline for this year's magnet for the new year. And I floated the phrase, make 2026 your bitch. Okay, you giggled. Somebody said you can't do that. You can't send
Who's
that
the
out.
somebody?
A person with a 15 and 16-year-old, 16 and 17-year-old. I don't know, just a friend who said that's not appropriate. And I thought, have we met? Like, do you know me? Last year it said kick ass and take names, I think.
Well, no, I don't think that the issue is the word bitch as an expletive. I think the issue is to make someone your bitch is arguably anti-feminist and super derogatory. So if I was to object on any terms,
someone,
it would be that.
Not a year?
Yeah, because the act of it is an act of domination that is rooted in female submission.
So misogyny.
So that's to over aggrandize the damn thing. But I will also say I still catch myself, and I don't love it whenever I refer to anyone as behaving like, quote, a princess, because that's just not it. Like, that's not what I want in my life, to be able to equate princess equals unduly pampered and absolved of responsibility. It's like, no, I don't have a problem calling somebody a dick. I don't have a problem calling somebody a prick. I don't necessarily call somebody a boob, but it's like, yeah, if anything, that would be the only thing that would give me pause. Knowing you,
yeah,
I think it's hilarious and I think it's suitable, but the etymology of the word is a little of the phrase is a little troubling.
You had that problem with gag earlier this year.
Yeah, but it's not as much as like I don't love saying kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, I fucking hate that phrase. Why are you throwing stones at birds in the first fucking place?
Making 2026 your bitch is two birds with one stone, bro.
Oh, I wanted to just take charge of
Correct.
What's happening. I just
Correct.
want you to have a
correct.
So
correct. In that respect, I think you're okay, but I also would challenge you to come up with, kick ass and take names was close, but it doesn't carry the same kind of, vernacular force as to make something your bitch. So
all right, keep playing with it.
I think so.
All
That's
right.
what worked for that bus driver.
He does play with it. I wonder if he got in trouble. Dude, you can't fucking do that anymore.
The answer is yes.
That he
I'm
got
not
in
interested
trouble?
on a school trip for you to take a diversion to go poop poop. Not good.
I heard they had a good buffet. Man likes
Stop.
glitter. Come on.
Just don't. It's the CNN defense. No, I'm not going to allow it.
Oh, I defend CNN pretty
Jeffrey
regularly.
Toobin.
He's my guy.
Emphasis on the Toobin. Yeah, no. Pass.
Dear listener, what should my phrase be for this year's magnet? Is it okay to say, make it your bitch? Probably not. I hear you. Please reach out and let us know. brilliantobservations@gmail.com. We'd love to hear your voice. We're in an echo chamber here, hearing our own. So reach out and touch someone, but get permission first. Consent's
Right.
important.
And I mean, just if you're looking for more inspiration, just think about those cute tomatoes she's got on the front of her blouse. Hey-oh!
She's tomato. My boobs are tomatoes. There we go. We love you guys.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye. What I'm trying to say is this. I think I'm gay.